Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Weekly Planet where we talk movies and comics and TV shows. My name is James, also known as Mr. Sunday. And with me, as always, you're a bit late. It's Nick Mason.
I've been here for hours. We recorded something earlier.
He's just walking around. He's at work, just wandering around my house doing nothing. Just so I turn on the backup recorder.
This guy.
Do your job.
You're all about. What's happened to you? You are unexpectedly and rarely you are in an unprecedented move. You're somehow jovial and full of energy. How have you done? What have you done? What's happened? Who are you and what have you done with James, Mr. Sunday Movies?
Who knows, man? Sometimes when you got it, you know? Bada bing, bada boom. You got a drink?
This your new
This is
personality?
my new guy. Yes, my new personality. What do you think?
Mr. Bada Bing?
What do you think?
I think it's good. How long can he sustain it? Probably not long.
Probably forever.
I would say probably not long.
Probably forever, Mason.
I would say the first minor inconvenience you suffer or even think about suffering, you will switch into...
Regular or worse.
Regular or worse, James, yes. Anyway, it's great to be here, as I have been for an hour at least. At least an hour.
He's right, he's
cracking
right.
open this can.
He freaking got me.
What happened is I dashed off to use the loo, and then you started off in lieu of me. If that makes sense.
It's good to have fun. We have fun here, don't we, Mason? But you were late.
Sometimes we have fun. Also, unrelated. No, actually very related.
Yeah.
When I showed up, and then you went into your bedroom and came out dressed as me. One of your endless pranks.
Prank?
By that I mean I'm wearing grey jeans and a burgundy t-shirt.
Yeah. They were just regular clothes of mine that were somewhat similar. Yeah, but we laughed. We had a good time.
We did laugh.
And my son didn't acknowledge it at all.
It's true.
He didn't think anything of it.
So you've been doing this all day?
Yeah, I guess I have been, yeah.
Yeah.
When you're hot, you know? Bada bing.
Nice, here he is, Mr. Bada Bing.
So this week we're talking Crime 101, Mason.
That's right.
But of course, we've got a bunch of stuff in the lead up. We've got news on The Mummy 4,
Ooh.
which is happening. We've got news on the cancelled Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles The Last Ronin sequel.
Oh,
which is very interesting.
Did we know that was cancelled?
Yeah, probably.
Terrific.
We've got trailers ahoy for a couple of things. Spider-Man Noir.
Or just Spider-Noir.
Spider-Noir, sorry, you're right. Spider-Noir. And also, I don't know if you saw this, the John Wick video game, because there was a PlayStation...
I saw a thumbnail for it.
State of play.
Okay.
You might want to give that a watch before, maybe. And, you're going to love this. There's also news on The Hunt for Gollum. We've got a synopsis.
Okay.
It's basically about hunting Gollum. But
it's now a collaboration. It's The Hunt for Gollum / Red October. They're bringing that IP back.
Incredible and good. Is Jack Reacher or Jack Ryan already back though?
Yep.
Isn't he? What's his name? Jim Krasinski or whatever.
Yeah, it's Jim Krasinski is back. Yeah.
Good. And then, wait a minute, Mason. Are we getting? Go on.
He's found Red October and the ring is there, and now he's in all.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, good. And
I was in the office.
How do you feel about the first official Star Wars Avengers crossover?
Pretty good.
Then we'll talk about that.
It's inevitable, isn't it? Or it
Yeah,
was
we've talked about it.
after the acquisition by Disney of all the boys' stuff.
Totally. Thank you to Rob Collins who edits this because he puts time codes below.
That's right.
Thank you to Sarabi and Maisie and Fidel who do all the socials and all the work. If you could follow them on various platforms, they're all linked below as well.
That's right.
That would be great. They're doing TikToks, aren't they, Mason? They're doing clip
TikToks.
channels.
That's right.
They're doing bonus content stuff.
You
They're
better believe
moderating the Planet Broadcasting Great Mates group. I think it's good to give a shout out up top occasionally.
Yes.
We can't do it every week,
No,
obviously.
that would be crazy. That would turn our world topsy-turvy, wouldn't it?
Yes. But awesome people. Right, let's start with this, Mason. Deadline.
Ring, ring, hello.
Thank you.
Hello, it's Deadline. You're dead.
Yep.
You're dead, you dog.
You dead dog. The Mummy 4, which is the fourth movie in the Mummy franchise, but in the good one.
I'm sure. So not the Tom Cruise one,
no.
and not what this other Mummy thing they're thinking of.
Oh, yeah, there's a spooky Mummy reboot this year. So not that either.
It's called Big Spooky Mummy. And you will be spooked, is the tagline.
Yeah.
You specifically.
That's right, yeah.
And then they've put a picture of a hand pointing
Yep.
in the tagline.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of this.
Yeah.
So unofficial title is The Mummy 4. It'll be something else. It's got released...
The Mummy 4 Life.
The Mummy 4, yep. It's May 9th, 2028. That's a date that Universal reserved a while back.
Oh.
So I guess they had this planned, or they were just like, that's ours, we'll take it.
Well, you can't have it. We're going to have it. We've reserved it.
Yeah, ours, actually.
Well, guess what? Marvel movie. Avengers movie. We're just putting one on. We're just going to crush you with it.
I feel like it's the kind of era where
They wouldn't necessarily crush.
I don't
with
think
it.
that would be a good idea. You
yeah.
know, maybe an Avengers movie would do some damage, but I don't think a regular Marvel movie necessarily would.
Well, at that point, then what have they got to lose?
Yeah, true.
Throw one in.
Yeah.
Hey, we made this for streaming. Here it
Here
is.
we go. Here we packaged some old shit. We put it together.
Hey, guess what? We recut the series Cloak and Dagger into a movie, and we're throwing it into cinemas.
Yep,
Just to ruin your box office.
That's right. We hate Brendan Fraser, actually. Yeah. That's rude. You shouldn't. He seems really nice, actually.
Nice man.
Well, speaking of, officially, himself and Rachel Weisz will return. Now, Stephen Summers directed the first two.
Correct.
He's not coming back. It's Matt Bettinelli, Olpen, and Tyler Gilbert who worked on. I did look this up, and now I've forgotten, so I'll quickly do a quick googs around.
Oh, Mr. Bada Bing, not so good on the research.
Well, my Bing, you know how it runs.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I did research it. I told you that.
Here we go. Here's real, James.
Oh, they did the Ready or Not movies. That's good. I like
Pretty
that.
good.
And also Scream 2022. And also Scream 2023.
Oh.
And also Abigail.
Oh.
And also the movie Chad, Matt, and Rob from 2011. I like this. That's a good. They're good choices.
If they're going to bring that Chad, Matt, and Rob energy,
Definitely.
you know,
Definitely.
Brendan Fraser can be Chad. Rachel Weisz is Matt.
Matt.
Arnold Vosloo is Rob.
Yeah. Rob the Robot.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, speaking of, there's no word on whether John Hannah will return, Arnold Vosloo will return, Maria Bello will return, Odette Fair will return.
Why would Maria Bello return?
I don't know. Maybe they come back and they're like...
Two wives?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And they should figure that out, I think.
We're going to figure this out, and it's 90 minutes of that. Before we go on a wonderful adventure, we've got to sit in our big house and figure out why I have two wives.
Now, do you want this as like the same mummy is back, etc., so forth? What are you looking here for this for? Do you want do you want something as good as Mad Max Fury Road in terms of sequels?
Yes, I do want that.
That'd be good, wouldn't it?
I want a perfect movie.
Yeah, I want a perfect movie. So.
Did the Mummy and Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz ever team up? Sort of?
No.
I think they have to team up. I think we get Arnold Vosloo back, and he shows up and he's all in top hat and tails, and he's like,
hello, my baby, hello. Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the personality of the singing frog.
Yeah, I like that singing frog. I like how he sings.
But he shows up and he's like, now we've got to work together because there's a bigger mummy.
Also, like, with the singing frog, you just put a two-way mirror or a one-way mirror, whatever they're called.
But he would know.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
How does he know? Would he know that?
How does he know how to sing?
What do you mean?
What's
that got to do with whether he knows what one-way glass?
I think if he's clever enough to know how to sing,
yeah,
and clever enough to play psychological warfare and the guy who wants to make a profit off him, I think he would also know what like a two-way glass, one-way mirror situation was.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I guess there's no way to really know that because it's not real.
It's real.
Oh, okay, it's real, is it?
Yeah, it's real, yeah.
Great.
That's a documentary. I don't know if you know that.
I didn't know that. Well, then that doesn't make any sense because we can see him in the documentary, which means he can't see cameras.
Yeah, it's a documentary about the man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And they did it like that, that Keanu Reeves movie where they cartoon over the top.
Why'd they do that? Why wouldn't they show a real dancing frog?
I don't know, man.
Seems like a strange choice.
Well, I mean, when you hire Banksy, that's what you get.
Yeah, I guess what?
Banksy did it.
Okay.
Yeah. He did the Singing Frog documentary.
I like A Scanner Darkly.
Yeah.
I'm putting it out there.
That's right. Well, clearly so did Banksy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess...
Is this our most niche thing we've ever done?
No. We say some Australian shit often.
I think this is more niche than that.
Really? Because we just recorded a video and you said Watsonia in it.
I did. It's true.
So I think that's probably more niche than this, if I'm honest.
You're probably true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the people of Watsonia, or the greater northern suburbs area of Melbourne.
So,
But the people in Ivanhoe would know what I was talking
I'm
about.
sure they almost certainly would.
They wouldn't go there.
No, they
Watsonia.
wouldn't. Of course they wouldn't.
No.
Why would they? There'd be no reason for them to do that. I like that it's different. I like that it's a different creative team, and I like the stuff that they've worked on. Looking at that also, it makes me think that because the first Mummy at parts, like it's a bit scary, and I think that they could potentially bring that.
Is there the Mummy, the original one, the one from the 19 whatevers?
Yeah.
Is there sequels to that? Because maybe you just adapt. Maybe this is just an adaptation of one of the sequels. Maybe we do that because, I mean, the first one is that ultimately, right?
Yeah, I guess
more or less.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the key. Maybe that's why that one worked. Don't try and gussy this up with dragon emperors and scorpion kings and so forth.
Us up.
Don't do any gussying.
Yeah.
Just
I won't be gussied.
Exactly. Just do another one of those.
Agreed.
But make it cool and good.
Cool, new, and fun. That's great.
Yep.
So again, May of 2028.
Do you think we're going to give middle-aged Brendan Fraser the big floppy hair?
I think, he'll have to wig up.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely
We all
not.
do it. Some of us do it.
Even Mr. Bada Bing? James Bada Bing?
No, he doesn't.
Interesting.
would
What does he
never.
do?
What does he do?
If you're going to build a visual, like a picture of in people's minds of Mr. Bada Bing,
Yeah.
he doesn't wig up.
I think it's whatever the perfect version of me that you think. That's
Frosted Tips.
Yeah, yes, that's the version that exists.
And
that
right.
is real.
Yep.
Collider, they spoke to Judith Hogue. You familiar with Judith Hogue?
They were like Judith Hogue on the street.
We gotcha.
Yeah, that's
now,
right.
This is some kind of Comic Con situation.
Oh, yeah, sounds
She-
like a bloody con.
She played original.
Sounds like this whole bloody media landscape's a bloody con.
That's true, Mason.
Mm-hmm.
She played original April O'Neil in the first Ninja Turtles movie.
Oh.
And she was apparently approached, and I was hoping they would have taken this.
Say something mean about all the subsequent April O'Neils.
Easy.
We would like you to do it.
She was apparently approached for the cancelled Ninja Turtles movie, The Last Ronin.
Oh, that would make sense.
Which is, we'll quickly talk about this. If you haven't read it, it's a comic book set like 20 years after the original, the Ninja Turtles all were killed except for one of them.
Which one is it? We don't know.
It's in the comic book, they'll tell you.
You'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah, it's like the Dark Knight Returns of like
Yes.
Ninja Turtles. It's a fan favorite book.
There's some spin-offs. And
Yeah, totally.
There's a new generation of mutant turtles in
They've
it
got
later.
names I can't remember or whatever.
Yeah, they're all called... they've all got names that are one in different languages.
That's right. That's true.
Like Uno.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
And
one.
Card game. I always thought that this. I mean, I wasn't the only one who thought this, but this is a really good approach to take. Because that's the best movie. It's the most beloved one.
Absolutely.
It makes the most sense in terms of doing a sequel
You
like
can use
this.
the rotted Ninja Turtle suits.
Exactly. But you said, yes, I've been approached and I'd be happy. It would be a great bookend for me. And maybe that happens and maybe it doesn't. We'll see. She also called the comic a wonderful story, saying Paramount executives who cancel the project need to go to a Comic-Con and spend some time with the fans to fully understand the franchise.
All right then.
I agree. I think, because so you can have your kid-friendly...
I call it a franchise.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You can have your kid-friendly whatever version, but like Ninja Turtles fans are also 40-year-old men, you know?
That's right.
With frosted tips.
40-year-olds at the youngest.
Yeah, exactly.
The youngest one's 40. You got to be 40 to get in.
You got to be 40 to get in.
right.
So, I mean, now he's not in the comic, but you could bring back Elias Cotier as Casey Jones. He's not in the comic, he's not in it. But like, there's a number of
Flashbacks.
There's so many ways like you could do this, and you could do it relatively cheap. I feel like you wouldn't have to do like, because it's set in this like Blade Runner kind of future. You don't have to do that. You could just do it modern day.
Modern day, because
Like,
it'd be just say it's the original. Just say the original is not like 1990 or whatever it is. So what happened to where are they now in the present day?
Yep,
You know what
exactly.
I mean? Yeah.
Exactly. So I don't know. I think we will get this at some point. Wasn't there a game? Was that cancelled as well?
Probably.
I feel like it is.
It's probably some toys. Some
Yeah.
hot toys.
Hot toys.
Some McFarlane toys, perhaps.
It's not officially cancelled.
Interesting.
But also, they haven't said anything about this in a long time. So, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Trailers ahoy!
Honk.
Very good. Spider-Noir.
Bada bing.
Thank you. Wait a minute. I love that.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
I came up with
It's
that.
good energy. Yeah, I can tell. It's good energy. So, I took my son earlier this week.
You tricked him?
I tricked him big
Because you were
time.
in your trickster era.
It's true. So, he's been waiting for the Spider-Man trailer for the
Spider-Man brand new home.
day. Yeah, home or whatever it is. And he's every day. He's like, when's this trailer? And I'm like, as soon as I know, you'll know. You know, he
Yeah.
finished school the other day, and I'm like, guess what? New
You should
Spider-Man.
pull when it actually comes out, you should pull him out of school.
I will. I pull him out of schools to see movies. I don't give a shit. I know what they're doing in the afternoon at schools, Mason. I was a teacher. Do you know what they're doing?
Watching
Fucking
movies?
nothing, man.
Interesting.
They're like, oh, it's free reading time. Oh, finish some of the work you were doing earlier. You're not doing anything. This education system is a joke.
Wow.
Teachers are a joke. No, that's not what... No, they're under-resourced.
Someone was telling me the other day that kids' brains
Teachers are a joke.
Yeah, someone was telling me that. Someone very well versed. Someone was telling me kids' brains don't switch on till like 10 a.m. or something, so they shouldn't really be at school.
There is stuff. Yeah, it's very. I think it's that's more for teenagers.
Oh,
I can't
okay,
remember,
right.
but yeah, it is something like that. I used to know or care. Now I don't know or care about anything.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Well, I care, but I don't know, and I refuse to learn.
you don't need to.
Yeah.
So I told him there's a Spider-Man trailer. He's like, woo, and he's like, oh, like and then he was like, wait, for the movie that's coming out.
Because he's wise to your tricks.
Yeah,
now.
and I'm like, it's a Spider-Man trailer. So I
yes.
showed him this, and he did quite like it. So this is Spider-Noir, which is the version of Spider-Man set in a jazzy black and white dimension.
jazzy black and white dimension.
But it's also set in a color dimension because you can watch it in color also.
I probably am not going to watch it in color. I might.
Yeah.
Do you think you can switch in real time? Probably not, right?
I wonder if it is a different Like it's a literally different
It would
program.
be. It would be.
You think? But you can like flick subtitles on and off, or
I don't think.
you don't think it works like that.
No,
I don't
they'd have to build in a whole new infrastructure, James. I don't think that'll be possible. See, what I was thinking was like I could occasionally switch over to color, but I think I don't know because
It doesn't look like a very vibrant world, regardless.
No, but it looks great in black and white. So,
Yes.
also this, people have noted in the Spider-Verse movies, he is a Peter Parker.
Yeah,
and
this
this
is
is not.
not.
He's a Ben Riley.
Which
is that
means
going to be
he's different.
relevant?
You
Do
mean
you
like
think he
is he
maybe-
a different guy?
Well, I
As in
think-
like same universe but different guy?
I think he's a different guy. Like, I
Yeah.
think he's a different guy from the animated guy. But my question is, do you think he was a Peter Parker and he's changed his name?
Or like, is he a
'Cause
clone?
Ben
or...
Riley, of course, is one of Spider-Man's many clones.
Oh.
Or is it just they're like, well, we don't want to confuse the audiences, so he is Ben Riley and he's always been Ben Riley?
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
it,
Yeah.
Anyway, I love Nicolas Cage in this.
Yeah, same. Maybe it's like he is Peter Parker and he's hiding his identity.
Maybe
or
that's it,
whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe at the end he'll be like, I'm going to change it.
I'm gonna change it. Weird Nicolas Cage stuff in this as
Yeah,
well,
it's
which I love.
terrific.
Clicking,
Yeah, absolutely.
bada
yeah.
bing, if you will.
Yeah.
I don't understand because the tagline is "With no power comes no
I
responsibility."
wondered about that. Is that because
Does he not have powers?
Well, in the original like tagline or the promotional material that came out before any of this,
Yeah.
it said as a former superhero. So
Yeah.
does he not have his powers now?
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
But then we do see him in like,
Is that a flashback?
yeah.
Or is it? Maybe it's. I mean, maybe it's. We also see there's a point where you see some doctors put an oxygen mask on someone.
Yeah.
Is that them taking his powers away?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
I wonder if it's a case of he had his powers back in the day,
Yeah.
and he's lost them, and now he's going to do some gumshoeing. But like in Spider-Man 2, once he believes in himself again, he'll have his powers back.
Absolutely.
Because they can't do it. They're not going to do a non-Spider-Man action finale.
I
right?
don't think so. Where does Spider-Noir get his powers from? Here it looks like some kind of
Old-timey Spider.
old-time experimenty thing.
Vaudeville Spider.
Yeah. No, I can't see any of this. I'll figure it out later.
A magician on stage sawed him in half and then put a spider in there and put him back together. For a nickel.
For a nickel?
Yep.
I'll do that for a nickel.
Well,
Yeah. I think the action looks fun.
Yep.
Looks like there's some
good swinging.
Good
That's what
swinging.
you need. You need good swinging.
and good fighting.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's also, we see glimpses of some villains. We see a Sandman, maybe an Electro.
Some guy with a weird freak face.
Yeah, that was some kind of weird spider-ish kind of...
Spiderish man.
Maybe,
That's Spiderish man.
Maybe it's an experiment thing.
Spiderish man.
Spider.
Spiderish
Maybe it's
man.
a dream. And he's like, I'm having a dream, I'm a spider.
He's in a dream and he's Spiderish man.
I'm having a dream, I'm a spider. There's a Molten Man, maybe.
Yep.
There's also a frame somebody picked up. Maybe it's a Mr. Negative,
Oh.
which would be cool. Also, Brendan Gleeson, he plays Silvermane. He's the big bad, but it doesn't look like he's in this trailer, I should say.
Is he a robot?
Silvermane? Oh,
Well, Silvermane's a robot. Well, he's a
good call. I was
cyborg
gonna say,
anyway.
that's a good question. That's a good question, Mason.
Oh, they're going to do it old school. He's going to open his vest up and he's going to have gears and wheels and such.
that'd be
and pipes and so on.
sick.
Copper pipes in there.
I would love that. I would love that.
And a
Mason.
local tough is going to strip the copper pipes out and sell them at a junkyard.
I would love that.
Mm-hmm.
This is out May 27th of this year. And it said also in authentic black and white.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Do you want to watch that John Wick trailer?
Oh, yeah, watch it.
And I'll...
John Wick game.
John Wick game.
John Wick game.
Hey! Welcome home!
Whoa.
So, Mason, you've just
We're
checked-
back, bada bing.
Yeah, bada bing.
Bada bing, bada boom, zip zap zoom.
Whoa, all right. Yeah,
It's time for podcast.
I think that's probably a bit too much for everybody. But
Ting tang, walla walla, bing bang. You know what I mean?
I do actually.
You know exactly what
Unfortunately.
is that?
It's an old song. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, bing, bang, bing, bang.
Is it related to the Scouts? What do the Scouts say?
What are they even up to
I
down
don't know.
there?
I don't know.
You can just get a knife. You don't
It's
need
true.
to even learn how
That's
to use
true.
it. Just get a knife.
And that's what John Wick says.
Exactly. You can just get a knife. Well,
Just
speaking
get a
of
knife.
the John Wick video game, it's from Saber Interactive. They've got the upcoming Jurassic Park Survival coming out. They did a game called Roadcraft. There's World War Z. They did Halo: The Master Chief Collection and The Witcher 3 Switch port.
They're releasing.
And
They're releasing Jurassic World Survival and an accompanying game, Jurassic World You Just Die. So your two choices.
Okay.
Yeah.
They cost the same.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'd probably get both.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Absolutely. They're only $149 each.
Each?
Yeah.
That's great.
That is great.
Yeah. So it's funny because I just watched a video.
That is funny.
That's not what was funny, though.
It's funny, man.
I was going to say something
it's
else.
Funny. It's something, yeah. Bada bing, I tell you that much.
There's a Racervic video. It came out like 2 weeks ago called...
It's funny.
But this isn't the fun... That bit was the funny bit. You were right. The first bit was funny.
Humor's subjective, man, and that's funny. That's funny to me. Now get to your thing that you think is funny, and I'll tell you.
The Racervic released a video. They did a great video. It's called The John Wick Game Problem. They talk about the 2 John Wick official games. That's funny. And
it's leaning towards not funny.
And the problem with adapting a John Wick
he's got all sorts of moves.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like...
And they talk about a game that's John Wick-like, but it's not officially a John Wick. It's a good video.
They're stealing it.
Yeah. So in this,
yes,
there's a bunch of... Like, it starts with like a bunch of pre-rendered cutscenes.
Yes,
And I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't really...
He is moving like John Wick.
Yeah, it looks great, but I don't...
Also, it's that some of that feels like it is maybe screen capped directly from the movies.
Oh, maybe, you might be right.
Yeah.
But I feel like in looking at that, I don't... Like, whenever there's a trailer like that's pre-rendered for a video game, I'm like, this doesn't mean anything.
Right, exactly.
But they actually show some footage.
What about like an AI-generated video of Brad Pitt fighting Tom Cruise in like a quarry or whatever?
I didn't watch that.
I did watch it.
Is it good?
No.
Oh, what?
I mean, it's pointless. I mean, it looks fine, but like,
what
does it
mean? Modern Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise?
I think so.
All right, I'm just going to look this up quickly. Is it on X, Mason?
It's probably on X.com, the everything app.
Do they talk in it?
No. I mean, maybe they did, but I didn't watch it with any sound.
Fuck, this sucks.
Yeah.
Is this what people want?
I don't know. I don't think people do. I think it's all a trick, man. Okay, they do talk. Wait, who killed? So one of them is on the side of... Brad Pitt is on the side of Jeffrey Epstein, is what the video is implying.
Well, I don't know.
Wow, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Oh, Tom Cruise killed him because he knew too much about the Russia operations.
So are they both bad guys?
Well, they're both bad because Tom Cruise is saying he killed him because he knows too much. And Brad Pitt's saying
he's generally
a good man. Why did you kill him?
He's just generally sad about Jeffrey Epstein. Wow.
Mate.
I feel like they're two very litigious men.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's interesting. Maybe they're just banking on no one watching with the sound on.
Well, yeah, Tom Cruise famously has a very well-crafted PR strategy, and he won't even you can't even buy like Tom Cruise action figures. He's so protective of his image.
That's right.
For reasons that who's to say why and what he's up to.
Yeah. And similarly, Brad Pitt.
Yeah, and Brad Pitt's burying his wife in like legal matters. So maybe there will be something that will come of this. I think if there is a good thing to come of this, it's that. We're going to question about this later, not this specifically. It's that then if you put a big actor like this in, they might put some laws in place.
Yeah,
But
because that's...
Or it kicks the door open for
that's
whatever.
the thing, because that's what I thought about, AI up until the point where Disney invested $1 billion into it. I'm like, Disney's going to sue these people. And then it's like, no, actually Disney wants to be able to AI generate everything for nothing. So,
so that's good for them, actually. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But again, to me, it sort of feeds into that whole dead internet theory of like, is anybody when you look at one of these and you click on it and all the comments are just people like fire emoji, love this, whatever. It's like, are there any of these people real? I don't know.
Am I real even?
I don't know. Mr. Butterbing's pretty real.
He's real to me.
Say your thing. Say the thing.
Butterbing.
There it is. Nice. Yeah, nice.
He's real to me.
That's right. I don't know. Like we've talked about when you go on, I showed you this the other day, like when you go on Instagram and you look up a famous person, it doesn't just give you their username so you can click on it. It gives you an AI summary first and you have to click on that and then it lets you follow them. And it's like, the Instagram, the people at the board can go, look, everybody's using this because they love it. Yeah. No, you made me look at it.
It's like when you put that U2 album on everybody's phones or whatever. That's
exactly right.
Yeah, and we love that.
Bada bing.
Anyway, the John Wick video game, it's the actual gameplay. It's mostly takedown, so I feel like... So I guess they're going to be environmental...
Yeah, I mean, obviously when something like this...
Speaking like a Max Payne style...
Arkham Asylum.
Kind of thing.
Like I always... Whenever, somebody's like, we're in this kind of... this 3D environment, what are we, what system are we going to use? Well, is it going to be a variation of the Arkham? And I guess to that sense, because the Arkham games are really, like it's all pre-done animations, but it's like contextual to where the enemy is in relation to your character. They're in front of you, behind you, to the side of you, whatever it is. So I guess you just add the element of, and I don't know, we don't really know what they're doing with this, but you just, with John Wick, you could sort of just add the element of like, oh, he's standing next to a desk and there's a pen.
Yeah.
So if you hit the attack button and move towards the desk, he grabs the pen and he stabs the guy or whatever. So I guess you just add that element.
Yeah.
You simply do that.
You see, it's easy.
Simply do that, and it's the best game ever made.
Yeah. I mean, you could also, like, I don't know if you've played Sifu, which I actually just played today with my son.
I'm on a Sifu diet.
Are you? And how's that going for you?
Awful. I have to purchase copies, like physical copies of the game Sifu and eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Painful, and I don't think good for me.
I don't know, man.
But I'm on a Sifu diet.
If it's working for you,
it's
which
not.
It seems like it is.
No, it's not. I cannot stress enough that it's not working
I think
for
you're onto
me.
a good thing.
Okay. All right, I'll keep it up for 2 or 3 more weeks. See how I go.
Then that's environmental, like use stuff in the environment. The combat in that, though, it's pretty unforgiving. And because you age up and then you die and then it's over. So I think it'll be easier than that, I guess is what I'm saying. But anyway, cool. This is via the onering.net.
James, ask me how I'm doing, how I feel about the movie franchise Sisu.
How do you feel about the movie franchise Sisu? Have you seen it? I've only seen the first one.
No, I haven't seen it at the wrong.
Okay. How do you feel about it, though? It wasn't whether you see them. It's how do you feel about them.
I'm indifferent. They look all right.
So your feeling is indifference.
Yes, that's right.
Interesting.
Also, I'm on a Sisu diet.
What's that like?
I guess I just watch the trailers for the Sisu movie and then I'm sort of indifferent about it. Okay. I'm so hungry.
I bet you are.
Yeah.
No, you should eat more DVDs or whatever you're doing.
Okay, I could do that. I guess I could do that.
Yeah.
Is there a physical release for Sisu?
Probably.
Okay, great. I'll get on that.
You can't live on looking at trailers, Mason. I think you know that also.
I do.
This is by the onering.net. There's an official synopsis for The Lord of the Rings, The Hunt for Gollum.
Okay.
Here it is. I'm skipping some.
Can you do it in a Gollum voice?
Nope.
You could.
No, I couldn't.
All right.
With the ring lost.
Could you do it in the persona of Mr. Bada Bing?
Well, that's just who I am.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
persona.
continue.
Yeah.
Like that. Okay.
With the ring lost and carried away by Bilbo Baggins, Gollum finds himself compelled to leave the cave in search of it. Gandalf the Grey calls upon Aragorn, who will be recast, of course, as we know, still known as the Ranger Strider, to track the elusive creature whose knowledge of its whereabouts of the ring could tip the balance towards the Dark Lord Sauron. In the shadow.
And then you would say...
Yeah, bada bing.
Thank you to punctuate it.
Set in the shadowed time between Bilbo's birthday disappearance and the Fellowship's formation. Oh, that shadowed time. What happened?
It's a real 5 years after Return of the Jedi sort of area. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen. This perilous journey through Middle-earth's darkest corners reveals untold truths, tests the resolve of its future king, and explores the fractured soul and backstory of Gollum, one of Tolkien's most enigmatic characters.
And the big spider is there.
Yes. I love this. The shadowed time between Bilbo's birthday disappearance and the Fellowship formation. Fuck me. Andy Serkis is directing.
We're in the shadow time now.
There was a birthday. And later there'll be do go to a tavern or whatever that's in there.
It's the time when it's the day after your birthday when you're like, man, I'm older now. God, I'm in the shadow time.
Yeah.
God.
All of these gifts, they don't make me feel better. They would make me feel better because I'm Mr. Bada Bing.
That's exactly right.
But other people probably wouldn't.
Can't eat any of this food. I'm on a seafood diet.
Exactly. It's working for you, though.
Yeah, thanks, man. I feel bad.
Yeah. Produced by Peter Jackson, who recently came out and said because his longtime producing partner passed away, and that's why he hasn't made a movie, which is quite sad. And he has done some documentary work, and written and produced by Fran Walsh and Philippa Boyens. So all that's good.
You just have no faith in any of this.
Yeah, I guess if I had to, yes, you've nailed it right there. That's true.
That's the official Mr. Bada Bing stance.
Bada Bing, don't believe in anything.
Bada Bing, I don't believe in anything? That's good.
Yes, I know.
That's maybe the most authentic thing you've ever said.
It's true.
Yeah.
This is out December 17th, 2027.
Well, that's a long way away.
Yeah, sort of. It's be interesting to see how they recast Aragorn. We'll see.
Austin Butler?
Sure.
Who else could work?
No, you got it.
What about, no, yeah, you got it. That's how a lot of these meetings go in Hollywood, I imagine. What about, no, you got it.
You got it,
It's
man.
lunchtime. You got it. It's fine. Don't worry. The guy, the Wuthering Heights guy.
He's too tall.
Isn't Strider supposed to be tall? Aragorn?
Yeah, Viggo Mortensen
I guess he
is
has
like
to be
5'9".
I guess he has to be short by comparison to the elves, right?
Yeah.
Or he doesn't?
Or he doesn't. He's too sinister, that Jacob Elordi.
It's the private school energy, we know.
It's the private school energy. And Viggo Mortensen, he doesn't have that
That's
at
true.
all.
He's not earthy enough.
No, you got to be earthy, man.
Earthy and girthy.
Yeah. If you got it. Mason, this was by Rob Liefeld.
Okay, one of our faves.
Yeah, he's done a lot of work.
One of the founders of Image Comics. You can't take that away from him.
No. So
Created Cable.
yeah,
That's what I'm
he's
saying.
created a lot of characters that then people
Created Cable, and then New Mutants became X-Force, and then
Yep.
the rest is history.
I agree. He's created a lot of characters that people have improved on. Some people say. Some people say his art style got stunted in the 90s, his whole creative process.
Wow.
I don't say that. I think it's good. So he said, just wait until the Star Wars / this is on some kind of social media, just wait until the Star Wars / Avengers next year. Yeesh. So he's been on a bit of a tear against Marvel for a while.
Because they didn't invite him to the Deadpool party.
Yeah. So he's having a big sook, which, look, I appreciate more than anybody. But
And look, well, regardless of what you think of him, they can't give him one ticket to this
no,
party.
I agree.
Yeah,
but
that's crazy.
did they give him the wrong...
Oh, they give him the wrong day or something.
I can't remember. No, or the wrong, like they put him in the other thing. I don't know. But no, I agree.
They put him on the big sook table.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, they absolutely should have invited him, like for sure. Anyway, so Bleeding Cool looked into this, and apparently this is happening. There is going to be a Star Wars Avengers comic crossover.
Okay.
And Mark Miller is doing it. Miller, who, of course, did Civil War.
Yep.
So he does big events in comics.
Absolutely.
Or used to.
Yeah.
And
Miller World.
Miller World, which was then bought by Netflix, which is apparently that deal is over now.
Oh, so we could get it.
We could get it, exactly.
I'll finally do my Jupiter's Legacy series.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jupiter's Legacy's $.
Brackets even duller.
Brackets ID to name one character from this. I do like Jupiter's Legacy.
Sky Fox.
There you go.
Yep.
I like the comic a lot.
Me
Jupiter's
too,
Legacy.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's my fave.
Yeah. So apparently he's been working on it for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Now the thing about this is you mentioned up top that this was an inevitability.
Yeah.
Imagine
Yes.
if this was announced in 2015.
Oh, crazy. Yeah.
That would have been, people would have lost their minds. Like,
Absolutely.
Star
When's
Wars,
the movie, they
when's
would have
the
said.
Yeah, when's the movie? Like, peak Star Wars, Marvel was still ramping
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Oh, my God.
Variant
Peak
covers.
hype Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't need to do it then.
No, absolutely not. This is a break glass and emergency situation.
Totally.
They had just a piece of card that says Star Wars Avengers in one of those little emergency
Yep.
boxes with a tiny little hammer.
Yep.
And Kevin Feige's cracked. He's cracked that glass.
Absolutely. They should have done that method that they proposed for if you want to set off a nuclear bomb where you have to kill a man to get the code.
Yes.
You should have used that.
That's right.
Yeah.
They have to kill 2 of the cast of Eternals.
And Dave Filoni.
And Dave Filoni. That's right. Now, you would remember back in the olden times, they did a number of Star Trek X-Men
They did,
crossovers.
yeah.
So this is not without precedent.
No, and they've done one Indiana Jones Star Wars crossover.
I kind of feel like
there was an Aliens
That's
Marvel
right.
crossover recently, which was very good.
I kind of feel like they did because the Star Trek X-Men thing was just. I mean, I guess was X-Men. Was that the period when X-Men was pretty hot?
Let me check when that was out.
But I feel like they pretty much did the first one because there was like a Dr. McCoy joke
Absolutely.
to be had, and because there's a.
Oh, this was '96. The first
Was it?
one. Was that long ago?
So that was pre-first X-Men movie.
Yeah. Desperate.
No, that would have
No,
just
that's not
been.
desperate.
That seems like a fun thing to
Yeah.
do, and we can get the license. Crossovers are big, you know.
That also feels like a more natural fit because at least they're both Earth. This is going to involve
But
somebody stepping through a time
Well,
travel
Star Trek
tree.
and X-Men, they're both Earth, but they go to space.
Exactly. Even better point.
Yeah.
But I guess this way we'll find out if all the Star Wars characters are 100 feet tall.
That's true,
We don't
finally.
know.
Yeah, I mean, Star Wars Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah.
probably a better fit. But then also it's like, if you do that, then it's like, well, first of all, with that, it's the problem there is, do you use the characterization of the Guardians of the Galaxy from the comics or the one from the movies?
Well, the comics are the movies pretty much.
Well,
now
they've
anyway.
synergized them, I guess.
They've synergized them big time. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely at least start this.
Sure.
And okay, I know the answer to this, and I know you know the answer to
yes?
this. What era of Star Wars do you think they'll visit?
Oh, yeah. Really good point.
I know you know.
What, the 5 years after Return of the Jedi?
No, I was going to say it's going to be
Original Star
it's going to
Wars.
be like Darth Vader. It's going to be
Oh,
just
it's
the
not gonna-
original trilogy.
Yeah, they would not.
They're not going to be like, what if Captain America meets Ryan Gosling character from the upcoming Star Wars
That's
movie
right.
or whatever?
Yeah. Or is this going to be, because they're doing They're doing currently. Aren't they doing some Marvel DC crossover stuff now?
Yes.
And it's just anthology things.
Yeah,
So
okay.
is there going to be? Because also you could include really anybody in the Avengers lineup.
Yeah.
What if they do? What if they do Groglet meets Groot or whatever? You know,
They're definitely going to do Groglet meets Groot.
Yeah.
Groot.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
maybe that'll be it. Because there's no definitive anything here, right?
No, I guess.
Yeah.
No, there's not.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to guess anthology stuff. There's going to be a Luke Skywalker meets Captain America.
There's also...
And they're going to do the lightsaber clashing against the shield.
Absolutely.
You know?
I don't know if you...
Or against Thor's hammer.
If you've read any of the latest, like, Marvel versus Godzilla stuff, and it jumps forward every 10 years. So it's like, what if the Fantastic Four met Godzilla in the 60s and whatever, and it makes its way up. So they could jump around time periods. Also, like, say what you will about Mark Millar, he does do big event stuff.
That's true.
Like, that is his specialty.
Yeah.
Like that, his comic books are often pitches for like big movie.
Big movie.
You know, so how many of his comic books became movies, even like within Marvel, like a bunch. So, or at least one that I can think of.
Civil War by name.
Civil War, and also Old Man Logan, and there's sort of,
that's
others,
true.
whatever,
Actually,
I
yeah.
assume. Yeah. So there you go.
Wanted also one of his. If people,
that's true.
You know,
bad movie.
that's true. Yeah,
Maybe it's good.
it's not.
There you go,
Yeah,
everybody.
there you
You
go,
heard it here first.
That's
Bad
right.
movie. All right, should we move to the review?
Yeah, it's time for big movie.
It's time for big movie.
Big movie.
It's not that big a movie. Actually, it cost a lot of money. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, big movie.
Crime 101.
Bada bing.
Ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Took it at college.
Did you?
Yep.
And?
I should have taken
I need a
macroeconomics.
shower, Mason.
Okay.
I just feel very sweaty.
I can't believe you derailed my bad riff that wasn't going anywhere.
Oh, sorry. Did you want to keep doing your bad riff that wasn't going anywhere?
Something Crime 101 college.
I actually said Crime 101, so I was doing a different riff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, like 101 Crimes.
Sure.
Disney's 101 Crimes.
Here's a question.
All the bloody recent Star Wars stuff.
Got
They're the
'em.
first few of the 101 crimes.
Let me ask you a question. Do I need to, if we're doing riffs,
Yes.
which we are,
We are.
do
It's
I
undeniable.
need to see Crimes 1 to 100 to understand this movie?
Yes! We've found it, the perfect riff. The perfect joke for this situation. Sometimes it takes 1 to 101 tries. We did it in 3. Nice.
So at a budget of $90 million.
Mate, we would never get to riff. No, we would easily get to riff 101.
Yeah, we
Easily.
probably, I think so.
Easily. That would be our movie.
Bada bing.
Bada bing.
$90 million before advertising.
This is what it cost.
Seems too expensive.
Well, you
Seems
got-
somebody shouldn't pay Chris Hemsworth's $50 million.
Well, they did pay him a $50
Yeah.
million. No, he probably took a pay cut for this. Or he didn't.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It's Prime. It's Amazon.
Oh,
so
then he did
probably
not
just
take
got-
a pay
He's probably
cut.
just got $20 million.
Yeah.
Box office for this, it looks like it's going to have about maybe a 12 million US opening 3-day weekend.
But this isn't really a...
This
This is a streaming movie.
This is a streaming movie.
We saw it at the cinema.
We went to the cinemas.
Mm.
Because as a movie, this is not very good. Deadline is saying
Interesting you say that.
for results.
Oh, I see, right.
Yes. No, I didn't. I don't think it's I don't not think it's a good movie. Is that right?
Mate, save it for the review, all right?
I'm in it. I'm doing it now.
Okay, right.
Deadline said that Amazon MGM doesn't go theatrical unless they can make back its marketing costs. That's the rule of thumb on its production. I didn't know that. So I guess
they spent $4 on a bloody sandwich on
got
the
'em,
marketing
got 'em.
costs?
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, if the marketing costs were, I don't know, not that much.
Yeah. Well, maybe this will have some legs.
That's what I mean.
This is because this is coming out for us at least. It's coming out the same week as Wuthering Heights.
Yeah.
So this is a little counter programming. If you don't like kisses and swarthy men in lace cravats, then you can have different men,
In different clothes.
different clothes, doing different things.
That's
know?
right. Wow.
Yeah, big men though.
Economy of choice.
Well,
Big man,
two-
yeah.
You got the choice of two big leading men.
Two big men. Two big Aussie men.
That's right.
One grew up normal in the suburbs or whatever. The other one went to a private.
We don't
Melbourne
know that
boys'
for sure,
school.
do we?
Chris Hemsworth, yeah, he did. He grew up with not like that much money.
No,
and
but
stuff.
we don't know that Jacob Elordi.
He went to fucking Xavier or
Oh, he
whatever.
did. Okay,
yeah.
right. All right, never mind.
I'm
then.
pretty sure.
All right.
Hey, look at him. You can tell by looking at him.
No, you can. He's got the vibe. No, you absolutely can tell. He went to Xavier.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Okay.
Let me check.
All right.
No, sorry. He went to St. Kevin's,
Oh, well.
which is worse.
Well.
Well, it's certainly not better.
All right.
And St. Joseph's Nudgy.
When we say
College in
worse, we
Brisbane.
mean posher and weirder.
Yeah. Take that out, colleagues. Believe that. You can leave it in, just bleep it. I think that would be the appropriate thing. So yeah, you're right. That's up against sexy Wuthering Heights with sex.
That's right.
Which we talked about.
Or having actual sex.
Or having actual sex, mate. Who knows? Yeah. We might look at that next week.
Having actual sex.
Yeah, maybe. We'll look into it. And what was the other one you wanted to see? Because there's a second thing.
Send Help.
Send Help we want to see as well. So maybe we'll do that next week. Right. We'll see. Anyways, what do you think the story was?
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, there's a cool dude. He's a cool dude, but he also does crime. But in a cool way.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't...
No, because everybody gets hurt when he does crime.
No, nobody gets hurt when he does crime.
No?
Nobody gets hurt when he
does... What movie did I watch?
I
watched hurting people with crime.
101.
101.
First one, just wait till somebody walks through a door and then body him. By the end of this movie, I expected whenever anybody walked through a door that Barry Keoghan would just come out off screen and just body them into a wall. Because it happens so many times. But anyway, under normal circumstances, Chris Hemsworth is a cool dude who does cool crime and nobody gets hurt because he plans it out meticulously.
Yeah.
And he gets rid of all his dandruff and such
before
he does a crime, so nobody can ever find any of his dandruff.
Can't find his DNA or his dandruff.
That's right.
Yeah.
But he plans all his stuff and he's friends with Nick Nolte.
Yes.
Who's like, good job.
Yeah.
Now I'll take some of that money for some reason.
I want it.
But he can also have most of it.
Yeah.
But then he's like, what if I did another big crime?
What if it's the biggest crime I've ever done?
But then he's like,
the risk is too much, maybe.
I shan't be doing the crime. But then Nick Nolte's like, well, what if I get loose unit Barry Keoghan to do it?
Yeah.
To barrel his way in and body everybody and
I gotta
wave a gun around and go crazy.
I mean, if in terms of like if I had to watch a crime,
yeah,
Keoghan looks like he's having a good time with it.
Looks like he's having a good time.
Chris Hemsworth looks stressed.
He does look stressed.
You know, and they both get equal amounts of not getting caught for the longest time. So both methods are working, I feel. Yeah.
But also, other people in the movie.
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo, he works for the FBI.
Yes, or something.
Possibly the police.
Or something.
And he's like, I got a theory about Mr. Does all the crimes, but he doesn't hurt anybody. I think he's a serial, does a bunch of crimes, doesn't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, you're crazy.
So.
I don't think... We think this identical MO for every crime is a bunch of different guys.
Yeah, that's right. Why don't you take some time off and shave your mustache halfway through the movie?
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll wear a casual blazer later.
Maybe he will later.
With a T-shirt.
Yeah,
maybe I'll do that.
Later.
Maybe we'll have a real sea change.
Yeah, maybe I'll
go live in a lighthouse.
Maybe he will. Maybe I'll visit Halle Berry, who's in this.
He doesn't go visit a lighthouse.
No, he doesn't. I wish he did.
And then other people are also
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry's there. Yeah. She's an insurance, like a big-time luxury insurance salesperson. And everybody's like, we don't respect you.
Yeah.
She's like, but I won an Oscar. And they're like, yeah, but you also won a Razzie.
Yeah. Same year, probably.
Yeah, probably the same year, I think.
Around the same time,
yeah. Roughly the same time.
Ruffalo the same time.
Ooh. Yeah. Anyway, how's everybody going to get away with what they want to get away with?
I don't know, man.
Through crime, probably.
You got to do a lot of crime.
You got to do some crime.
Yeah.
Also, Monica Barbara's in this for a second.
Who's that again?
She's in Top Gun Maverick. She's in the
Oh yeah, she's the
Bob
love
Dylan.
interest of Chris.
She's in it for a second.
Yeah,
she's a little underused, but there's a moment in this movie where she lists off all his red flags as if she's being very charmed by them. She's like, you don't have any photos around.
Yeah, you're good
anyone
looking,
in your family.
but you're a weird aloof guy,
and you don't like anything, and your apartment's empty.
You can't look me in the eye.
You can't look me in the eye.
And you've clearly got in like a lot of trauma.
Yeah. Anyway, see you next week.
Anyway, you're very handsome, so see you next week. Yeah. I would say this isn't as like heisty as I thought it would be.
Oh yeah, is it as feisty as you thought it would be?
Maybe a little bit. Like the heists, like it does end in a bigger heist.
Yes,
but not. It's more just a numbers thing than actual.
It's not a ramp up of like we've got to bust 3 casinos at the same time kind of thing. Yeah, it's
I would say it's tonally. It's somewhere between like heat and drive.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Like going on a hot drive.
Like going on a hot drive in a hot car. You have to wind the windows down.
That's
maybe.
right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I also like Chris Hemsworth came out last week and I just wrote I have mad respect for him admitting that he does movies for money.
Absolutely.
He's being like, yeah, I know that because you did Men in Black 4 and whatever. But like I have no problem with that like at all and just being like, yeah, I like looking after people. And I like having a lot of money.
That's right.
And making, sometimes not good
Exactly right. If all you suckers will still pay to do it, to see him. I enjoyed this a lot, and I think it's worth seeing it in the cinema. I think there's a lot of nice...
Yeah, totally,
There's a lot of beautiful shots in this of the city, whatever city it is. I think it's cool. I think there's some good, solid action sequences. Like there's a good, good car chase in it that's not like crazy spectacular, but I think it's some good, solid work.
Totally.
It's cool. Everything's
It is cool. Everything looks cool, doesn't it? Nick Nolte's acting like a healthier version of RFK Jr. I feel.
Yeah.
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 I'm loving all of that.
Yeah.
Sorry, just to interject.
Yes.
I found it. We were talking about this off air. I found a note in my Google Doc.
Yeah.
That said, in a piece of news, Jason Statham cast as Jason Statham in movie, Jason Statham stole my bike.
And
I was like,
you didn't write that,
I didn't
apparently.
write that.
And you accused me of writing
I did. I was like,
as if I knew how to type,
did I leave
which
the
I
room?
don't.
Did my brother do this? Anyway, I wrote to colleagues and be like, hey, I just saw that, and it just broke my brain a bit of have I been hacked? And
was it a ghost?
And he wrote, no. In a moment of weakness, I thought it would be funny, but now reading this before 6 a.m., I regret it. Please forgive me. And your brother. Also, I was like, my brother came into my house and did this. That's so funny. Awesome. Anyway.
As if your brother knows the nuances of Jason Statham style
no,
comedy.
he could do it. He could do it, Mason. The one that you like could. Yeah. Anyway, Mark Ruffalo in it. He's got a great character arc.
Yes.
Guy shaves his mustache and he's always right. This is funny. He admitted to IGN that he did a big crime. He said, I drove illegally in LA for 13 years on a suspended driver's license with a bench warrant out for my arrest.
Whoa.
But you want to know something? I became the best driver in LA. I never broke a law because I was too afraid I'd get busted. That's a long time.
Mark Ruffalo, just get a license or pay the fine or whatever.
What are you doing?
You got Hollywood money.
Exactly.
You got Hulk money.
You do have Hulk
You've got Spotlight money.
You probably had Spotlight money.
You've got Task money from the TV show Task.
Task. People like that. I should watch that.
I watched a couple of episodes of Task. I like Task.
You know who's my favorite in this?
Is it Halle Berry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's incredible. And also she plays a character who's her actual age and what it looks like being a woman in her 50s in this horrible industry. Hollywood, yeah, where she's thrown out as bait for men to buy, billionaires to buy insurance policies, but then also told that she's worthless.
Yeah.
And that whole character arc was really good.
Because there's a sort of a bit, sort of a extended cameo by a guy I recognize.
Tate Donovan?
Is it Tate Donovan? Donovan as a
He's
kind
from
of
the OC.
There we go.
And also he was Hercules in the animated show.
Oh yeah, Tate Donovan. Yeah, as a kind of he's one of these super rich people who
must be nice.
Yeah, right. He's everything's insured for millions and millions of dollars, but he doesn't. It's all garish and he doesesn't care about any.
Yeah,
of it,
absolutely. Yeah, and he was in the OC. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's right.
That's fun and good stuff.
It's fun and good stuff.
Barry Keoghan is fun. He does a fun loose unit.
Delightfully unhinged.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And also because he plays the son of someone that Nick Nolte used to work with.
Yes.
His father was some sort of expert thief, and that guy is gone, dead. We don't know, but Nick Nolte's like, well, maybe you've got some of this guy's drive. So
he's certainly got the drive.
Yeah, that's right. But so let's see. Let's throw you into the deep end here. And of course, he's got a mania and a propensity to violence, but he's not really. Doesn't really know what he's doing.
No, absolutely not.
He's just going to shout and punch until he gets what he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
Which always works.
Yeah, it does to a degree, doesn't it? Yeah, I think how do you feel about I know you talked about it briefly, but there is a love story tangled within this. Mm-hmm. Where you're like, because when they interact, he's paranoid of what's this, a person who's been sent to
Oh, I didn't think that at all.
Spy on me or whatever.
No, I didn't think that
I
at
thought
all.
that initially, and then
right,
because he gets rear-ended because everything that he does in this, the way he plans out his crimes, it seems there's minor accidents or whatever, or these things happen to happen. I thought, is that what's happening to him here?
Right. Yes.
But yeah, I thought, it's all right. I guess it seems like he's got more charm with Halle Berry.
Yeah.
Because I guess that's a performance.
That's what I thought
Whereas
as well.
with her, it's this is the real me. I'm paranoid and anxious and damaged and I can't keep eye contact.
I sort of went back and forth and I'm like, would that really work? But then we know a bunch of people who are performers who are very outgoing.
Absolutely.
When they're on.
Yeah.
And when you talk to them in real life, they're
you can't. They're awful.
Awful.
Undateable.
You want to slap them.
You want to slap
and
them.
you do.
And you do. You can't. They won't do anything.
That's right. But yeah, that totally worked. Yeah, like when he's talking to Halle Berry and he's kind of like trying to,
woo and schmooze.
Woo and schmoo.
Yeah.
And manipulate her into, getting the information he needs to do a big crime 101. He is outwardly quite charming, yeah.
Absolutely. Should we do some big spoilers?
Let's do some big spoilers. I'm going to say best movie
I'm going to
ever.
say best movie ever. This should definitely not be a $90 million movie.
They film it in LA?
It seems like they did a lot
film
of
it
it.
in Canada.
I don't think they did. I can check.
Okay.
That's no problem.
The director of this also interesting.
American Animals.
Yeah, American Animals, which is
good. I haven't seen it.
I have. Yeah, I'll loan you the DVD.
Okay.
But it's
Just get it on streaming. I don't need DVD.
Yeah, you can get it on streaming. Which is a sort of half documentary, half dramatized documentary about a big heist, incidentally.
Yeah.
And it's also got Barry Keoghan in it.
Oh, that's right. Because I did
Yeah,
look it up. Worth seeing?
Yes, I think so.
Can you lend me the DVD?
Yeah, I can
Great.
lend you the DVD. And he also directed The Imposter, which is a documentary about a man who pretended to be a boy. He pretended to be a missing boy. He showed up in a family's life. Yeah, it's interesting.
How old was the man?
I can't remember, but older.
Older
than he should have been. Yeah. But it's very...
Is it that guy on TikTok everybody makes fun of who's 37 and says he looks like he's a 17-year-old?
He's not that guy.
Do you know who I'm talking
about?
Yeah,
I do. Yeah. I'm aware of that.
I was going to say, why do I get fed that? Because I looked at it once.
You looked at it once? You lingered on it.
I did, yeah. Principal photography began in October of 2024 in Los Angeles. So there you go.
All right, then. Well, that explains...
all the LA in this.
Yeah, that's right.
I liked it a lot. I think it... I mean, it's
a crime that it doesn't have a full cinema release.
Yeah, it's a nice looking movie. It's definitely something. If this is of interest to you, you should see it in cinemas.
I think so too.
Let's do some.
What a bloody! It's a real MCU fest, isn't it? You've got two Avengers and an Eternal and a Catwoman
and an X-Man woman.
Yep, but it's Catwoman.
But it is Catwoman. You're right.
And Monica Barbaro.
From
Top Gun
Maverick.
Because they're all in the same universe.
They are, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Spoilers.
It's time for big spoilers.
Time codes below if you do want to jump ahead. I think there was one thing I was like, this seems unrealistic. At the end, Chris Hemsworth is going to do his last big heist, which is stealing diamonds from Tate Donovan. And Mark Ruffalo also, he gets himself in the heist.
Yes.
Because he makes himself the diamond guy.
That's right. Yes.
But he's so careful, and then he's just like, I'm going to do this mask off.
Yeah.
And for him, like, that's the most kind of smash and grab.
But I guess it was his last big steal.
Yeah.
It's going to be his last big score.
It totally is, but like... I guess he would go to Mexico or somewhere he couldn't be extradited or whatever. But it just seems really...
Yeah. And it's also interesting that he knew he was going to be picking up he takes over the role of the chauffeur or the driver for someone who's going to arrive with some
diamonds.
Some
diamantes.
Some snuck in diamonds.
Yeah.
And Mark Ruffalo is the diamond, because disguised himself as the diamond guy. You'd think he might look up the diamond guy and know what he looks like.
Well, he did for everybody else, I guess,
yeah,
didn't
that's
he?
right, yeah.
So,
but then if he didn't, the movie wouldn't happen.
Yeah, and then they're in the car together, and he's like, what's your favourite heist movie, Chris Hemsworth?
That was a little on the nose, I thought.
What's your favourite heist movie? I love not participating in heists, but I like watching heist movies.
That's right.
I'm not a police officer.
I'm not a police. None of us are police officers here.
Mm.
Are you? Are you Chris Hemsworth? Are you going to arrest me for loving good movies and being in a good movie?
Maybe.
Are you going to arrest me for being in Task? Well, you can't, because I'm a cop in Task. So you're under arrest.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Flip that on him.
And for your crimes.
Flip that on him.
That's right.
I'll
I'll
quickly say, Chris Hemsworth's accent slips a bit in this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't it most of the time?
Yeah, I'm just saying. You hear him go, "G'day, fellas," a couple of times. Just a couple of times. You hear him.
G'day, fellow Los Angelinos. It's me, Mike.
I grew up
Mike American.
I grew up in Phillip Island. I mean, Los Angeles.
That was a little bit of that conversation where they talk about their favourite, movies and heists and Steve McQueen and etc. I thought it was a little bit on the nose.
I think it's Steve McQueen.
I liked I enjoyed at the end that he gave Mark Ruffalo a cool car. I'm like,
how does that work? Like,
how does he
transfer wise?
Yeah, I think honestly, because there's and there's that kind of the nice moment where he drives it out of the garage and the sun is shining and he's like, woo, and he's finally
free.
He's finally free from his bitch
Mustache.
wife and his mustache. I imagine he'd be like, I got to put this back in the garage now, because like if
Yeah.
What happened? I mean, I work with a bunch of cops. They're going to be like, where'd you get this car?
Do you reckon he just quit, took a diamond and quit?
Maybe he took a diamond and quit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Diamond a day.
It is a little neat.
Keep the cops away.
True. It is a little neat at the end where... So Barry Keoghan storms in on the heist at the end.
That's how you pronounce his last name, by the way.
Keoghan, yes, that's
we don't,
right.
We don't know.
No, we don't.
It's fine.
We don't.
Don't
we do.
email him.
We've looked into it multiple times.
Yeah.
And in interrupting that heist, he gets killed by Chris Hemsworth, who saves Mark Ruffalo's character, and then Ruffalo's like, fine, you can all go. And then Ruffalo actually steals the diamonds and gives them to Halle Berry,
Yes.
who kind of takes a side role towards the end. Like, I thought maybe she was going to be worked into the heist, but she's not at all. And then everybody, except for Barry Keoghan, who gets shot, just wanders away or gets diamonds.
Nice. God,
Yeah, it felt a little
precise.
Yeah.
Well, that's movies, isn't it?
I think it would have
They
been...
wouldn't, James, they wouldn't give us a movie about a heist that goes kind of okay. You know?
Yeah.
All those stories are happening in LA because it's a land of heists and billionaires and such, but they just don't show us.
That's a fair point, actually. Good point.
They don't show us the one where the Chris Hemsworth equivalent trips on the carpet on the way out and cracks his head on a wall. And he has to go to hospital.
Let's get to hospital. At least he doesn't die.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. But no, again, well worth checking out.
I think so too.
I will check it out if I were you, Mason.
Yeah, I mean, it will be on Amazon soonish.
In about 3 days.
3 days, probably, yeah. By the time you hear this, it's probably out.
Yep.
But we couldn't find it, so we went to the movie.
Couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it, we went to the movies.
All right, let's move to the next segment of the show.
Okay.
Here it is.
All right.
I'm doing the thing. What are we reading today? This is a great part of the show.
Agreed.
So this is the what we're reading, what we're going to read segment.
Agreed.
Where we talk about
We
things.
have a good time
We have
on
a
the
good
podcast.
We do, but this is we can't just come in here like half-cocked with nothing ready.
Bada bing.
Yeah, that's right. So we talk about things that we've been watching, reading, or doing, or
That's
listening
right.
to. And what do you have this week for
I got
us?
2 things, James.
2 things. Must be nice.
It was nice and
Yeah.
good. Wonderful week I had.
I bet.
First of all, I watched 2 episodes of Star Trek Starfleet Academy.
Oh, that show that everybody hates.
And I'll tell you, here's an itemized list of criticisms I have about this show, James.
Okay.
You ready? Number 1, everybody's trousers are really narrow. They look ridiculous.
Well, it's the future. Narrow trousers
They're
are back.
so weird. Then also some of the because they've brought in a couple of legacy characters that are kind
Like
of
who?
like Robert Picardo as the Doctor, the holographic Doctor.
Is he aged?
Yes,
And how do they explain that?
aging program.
Incredible.
Yeah, but he's so he's a normal width on the top.
Yeah.
but then he's narrow at the bottom.
Dude.
They look stupid. He looks like a baked potato on 2 French fry legs. James is what he looks like.
Why would you eat a baked potato and French fries?
I'd do it.
No.
I've done it.
The French fries would make the baked potato taste worse because the French fries would be so good.
They both taste like paradise to me.
All right, Mason.
Anyway, I really liked it, Starfleet Academy.
What?
Yeah, it's
I don't
fun.
know, I have no opinion on it.
It's
I
fun.
haven't seen it.
As someone who has intermittently enjoyed Star Trek, I loved Star Trek as when Next Gen and Deep Space Nine were coming out on TV. I watched a bunch of episodes of those.
Yeah.
And have enjoyed Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds and Discovery.
Yeah.
And not Enterprise because I don't think it's very good. And etc. Here's the thing: I don't love all Star Trek, but I don't think you can love all Star Trek
impossible.
because it's an ongoing thing, and there's going to be episodes you like and episodes you don't like. But the level of
I'm just, you know what? I'm looking at this. There is a lot of positive. There is positive stuff on it.
but there's the loudest,
all I hear
all
is
the,
like people.
all the
hate
loudest
this.
voices rise to the top, and I would say there's some legitimate criticisms of it that you could probably
trousers,
have
right, for
the trousers first of all. So basically, if you haven't seen it, it's set the furthest in the future that Star Trek has been.
Oh, yeah.
So it's set sort of if you know Next Generation and DS9, it's set like nearly 1,000 years past that.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
like the 32nd century, and so
Who are the other legacy characters then?
Worf.
Worf,
Worf is not there.
Ah.
I think it might just be the Doctor now that I think about it.
Red Dwarf.
Red Dwarf is not there, the ship Red Dwarf. Although there's a Gazpacho soup reference,
That's fun.
which I think 100% is a Red Dwarf.
I mean, I'm just quickly looking at the Star Trek Reddit.
Yeah.
This isn't indicative of anything, but
there's a bunch of different Star Trek Reddits.
the
There's-
main one people
yeah.
seem to like, but
Yeah,
also like I
Yeah.
was going to say that's the same in main Star Wars,
Yeah.
but it's not.
So basically, sort of 100-ish years prior to the events of this series, there was like a disaster called the Burn,
Oh, it
which
must be
happens
nice.
in Discovery, where essentially warp drives stop working. So it's like up until that point, your whole family could live in another star system because you could just get on a ship and hop over.
Yeah.
But now they may as well be a million years away, kind of thing. So everything society falls apart, and every
Must be nice.
every star fleet and all the other things go to war, and there's a whole thing. But now everything's over and everything's sorted and everything's getting back to normal. So they've started Starfleet Academy again, and so they bring in Holly Hunter's character because she's hundreds of years old and she remembers life before.
Why is she hundreds of years old?
Because she's an alien who's hundreds of years old. But she looks normal.
Yeah.
But she wears glasses. Oh, why would she wear glasses in the future where you could... William Shatner wears glasses in the movies.
Also, was that your complaint?
Yeah, that was my complaint.
Okay,
but then somebody said...
Yeah.
William Shatner wears glasses
in the future.
Oh, she sits in the seat weird. Well, she hasn't been in Starfleet for a long time. But anyway, she comes back and basically she's got...
Holly Hunter.
Yeah, I know, she's great. She's... So basically...
She looked at that jar of piss in Batman v Superman.
You know she did.
I know she did.
But basically...
She knows what she did.
She's the new Chancellor of Starfleet Academy, and it's based in San Francisco, but essentially the Academy can go into space, and it's part of a starship called Athena.
So there's warp drives again, I assume?
Yeah, it's back. Yeah.
Great. Did they fix that in the show? I
yes,
assume prior
they
to
did,
this?
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. But so basically they learn on the ground, and then they can go into space and have space adventures or whatever. But there's some. So in the first episode, and I think I heard, which I feel like is maybe a kind of a legitimate criticism. The first episode, there's this big disaster, and there's space pirates and what have you, and there's the bridge crew, who were sort of minor characters, but then the Academy cadets, they help to save the day.
Yeah,
And I think some people are like, well, maybe you save that for later in the season.
Oh,
but I thought it all kind of worked.
I
thought it quite worked like they're, because the cadets and the bridge crew are separated and they all sort of have to work together and everybody's got a part to play and kind of
The
thing.
bridge crew aren't like, we don't know what we're doing, we're idiots.
Exactly.
I assume. I'm going to give this a look in because I just assumed from the little that I'd heard that it was atrocious.
And Paul Giamatti's in the first episode.
I heard that too.
He's the bad guy. I think he's
Is he
fun in it.
Klingon?
No, he's a different kind of guy.
Klingoff.
He's a Klingoff. That's right. He's a slide off.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun. I like the cast. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's stuff like, I can't believe they put this alien race in because they all got killed off. Well, they came back.
Did they?
They got some DNA and they cloned them. Now they're
Why
back.
do you have all these complaints if you already know the answers?
I'm willing to admit that I was wrong.
Okay.
I was a stupid, dumbass idiot.
That second just then when you really believed that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
Great.
I think it's pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, again, and there's some fun nods to
Who's the showrunner on this?
It's the guy that Alex Kurtzman.
Okay.
Everybody there's a line there's a line where people only like old Trek, I guess up until including Enterprise, and then people are like, oh, but I don't like new Trek, which is anything this guy's produced, I guess.
Okay, fair enough.
But I like most of it. So
okay, great.
There it is.
There's 6 episodes so far, maybe more coming.
And there's some good nods to, old school Star Trek stuff.
All right, like a hologram man.
Like a hologram man. He's fun.
I'm a hologram man every time. Well, speaking of television.
Go on.
I've been watching, and I'm up to date on A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, Game of Thrones spin-off.
Yeah, it's just really terrific. And there is...
What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, it's not as dire as Game of Thrones. Well, not yet, I guess, but it is a lighter storytelling. There's funnier moments in it.
Is this Dunk and Egg?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, the main 2 people,
Dunk and Egg,
are likable,
right?
But not in like, oh, this is a rotten egg kind of way.
Yeah, right.
But in like
a rotten Dunkin' egg.
Yeah, they're virtuous, and in particular the knight, like the lead knight, he has a sense of justice but he's in the Game of Thrones universe, so that's bad.
When is this set?
This was set like 100 years before original Game of Thrones.
Okay, so it's set after.
Good question, though.
It's set after House of the Dragon.
No, maybe 60 years before.
Set after House of the Dragon, but before main Game of Thrones. Okay, interesting. Do you feel like they're rebuilding the kind of the cachet of Game of Thrones?
It definitely feels like that because as someone it occurs approximately 77 to 78 years after the House of the Dragon and 90 years before Game of Thrones. So there you go.
Okay.
It definitely feels like that. And what I think I like about this as opposed to House of the Dragon, which I don't really like at all, there's some good casting in that and I guess moments, is that it's not the same. It's because House of the Dragon feels to me the same as like, well, what if this family hates this family?
Right.
And I've talked about this, but like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Sure, okay.
I don't like any of these people, and I don't care if they're all on fire.
You only like House Bada Bing.
Exactly. Thank you, Bada Bing, Mason.
There it is. There's our buddy,
yeah.
Bada Bing.
I never left.
Yeah.
But whereas this, you follow. It's a smaller scale,
Yeah,
and it will change over the seasons.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's based on a novella, so there is less source material, which I guess also gives it room to kind of breathe.
A George R.R. Martin novella or some other guy?
No, he wrote it.
Oh.
Yeah. So you can kind of expand out, and if you do it properly, you don't kind of get lost because there is a simple narrative, and I guess you can kind of
That's true.
branch out from there. And it's just set at this like knights tournament. The first season is, or as of so far,
Like a Knight's Tale.
So it is. Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
So it's set around this tawny or whatever you want to call it, this tawny frog mouth.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, all of that is I apparently it's also shorter episodes, so it'll be like 30 or 40 minutes an episode. Apparently that's also because a lot of the novella, and I haven't read it. I read some of the comic adaptation from it like 10 years ago. A lot of it's in a monologue. So they're like, how do you adapt that? You don't. But I love the idea of like just a nice guy in the worst environment.
Right,
And
that's Dunk or Egg.
that's Dunk and or Egg.
Right.
Yeah, so I know you're not a Game of Thrones boy
Correct.
or man.
Correct.
But,
More correct.
But I think it is worth watching. I think you should
okay.
give it a watch.
Right.
What was the second thing you were going to do?
It's show and tell time, James. I said you could borrow this. If you
Mason,
wish to
that's
do
a
so.
dead bird.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, I'll
Pretty
borrow
cool,
it.
right? Yeah. That's right. So this is a comic book series. There's been a bunch of issues and collected editions, and I avoided it because the premise, I'm like, maybe I've seen this before. But then somebody recommended it, and I read the first volume, and then I immediately bought volumes 2 and 3. 'Cause I'm
Wow.
like, this is good stuff. So it's called Department of Truth.
Oh, yeah.
It's by, if I may, James Tinian IV, the Tinny Man himself. And the artist is Martin Simmons. Letterer Aditya Didikar, designer Dylan Todd, editor Steve Fox. So the premise of this is that it's about and you'll see why it seems a little bit, it sounds a little bit derivative to start with. So it's about a guy who works in the FBI, and he is...
I like the art on this.
Yeah, like his whole deal is he looks into extreme political views and conspiratorial thinking and people that organize that way.
Yeah.
And then he sort of gets in over his head, and he discovers the real truth about the world, which is due to
I'm just looking it up as you're saying it. Yeah.
due to something that happens due to reasons. It turns out that every conspiracy theory in the world is actually true. So like every single one. So like, flat Earth theory, the moon landing was faked, lizard people, Bigfoot, the Mothman. So they're all real, even the ones that cannot possibly be real because they contradict each other.
Right, okay.
And he is introduced to an organization called the Department of Truth, which is like they have to keep track of all this and figure out.
So it's sort of X-Files.
That's why.
But the truth is literally out there.
And that's why.
That's a great idea.
That's, I guess, why I didn't read it initially, because I'm like, well, I've seen the X-Files, and I've seen the X-Files reboot. Has this all been done before?
Do they explain how that is possible
yes,
at all?
Yes, they do.
Is that soon, or is that?
It's in the first volume.
Okay, cool.
So and then it sort of moves on.
It's a genie, is it?
Further from it is a genie. It's actually Kazam.
Oh, the genie Kazam.
Yeah, the genie Kazam from the movie Kazam.
Okay, that's good.
But it's it feels very current, and it feels like something
current in a way that like timeless, or current as in like now.
Now.
Okay, gotcha.
Like it feels current in the sense of like, how the X-Files sort of treats conspiracy theory as like, well, it's a bunch of wacky stuff.
Yeah.
But that's what
But it was a leech or whatever.
Yeah, isn't this a funny thing to sort of delve into briefly? But this sort of feels like it is the insanity of people who have buried themselves in this sort of stuff and believe it wholeheartedly, and like it defines their whole lives. It feels like it feels like this kind of information overload world that we kind of live in, and so I thought that was very interesting. Also, art is incredible.
I was going to say, So who was the artist again?
The artist's name is Martin Simmons, 2 M's.
Is he? It looks like Witches. Did you ever read the comic Witches?
But it reminds me of a couple of things. It reminds me of Bill Sienkiewicz, who did the New Mutants back in the 80s, like back when they were fighting demon bears.
Oh, yeah.
Like that.
Like in that movie we saw.
Yeah. A little bit of Kyle Baker as well, who did Plastic Man.
Oh, he's done some Dracula, so he's done some kind of
But it's very
stuff.
kind of a little bit kind of surreal, psychedelia-esque.
Yeah.
And it's got that kind of,
Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, JFK with his eyes cut out, kind of.
Yeah.
Anyway, there was real good stuff. You can borrow that, James.
I would love to borrow that.
is
Thank
my
you.
gift
I was
to you
looking
that you have
for
to
a
give
new-
back.
Oh.
You have to give it back. You have to give it back now.
It's not a,
Have you not read it yet?
It's not a gift if I
Yes, it
haven't
is.
dropped it in my toilet.
Oh, okay, then carry on. Good, I think.
Cool, all right.
Yeah.
That's a good thing to recommend to me.
I love a comic book. I got them at All Star Comics in Melbourne.
I like going to comic book stores also. Both me and you have that in common.
I like it more than you do.
So
I love to go there, and I love to communicate with people there.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
Do they know who you are?
No.
Are they like, is this famous podcaster Nick Mason?
That's what
and
they
you're like,
say.
guilty, you got me.
That's what they say.
You
I say
caught me.
guilty, but
Yeah.
you'll never catch me alive.
Yeah, and they're like,
bang, 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 bang.
That's you shooting them.
Yep.
And then they're like, well, at least he didn't do another shit in our toilet, which he does every time he comes here.
Well, now I am. Now there's finally a bit of quiet in here.
Should we go to the next segment of the show?
Yeah, we should. It's called letters. Here's some letters. Here's
Yeah,
the letters
just go
theme.
before you leave the house, man. As well.
Oh,
So,
Can't I do both?
you have to.
I'm going to here right now. We're going to do letters.
Boom. If you
Boom,
do want to reach
indeed.
the show, there's always a thread in the Planet Broadcasting Great Mates group.
That's right.
On Facebook, sorry. But there's also, you can send Mason a Gmail to weeklyplanetpod@gmail.com.
That's right.
And he reads the email, then he screenshots the email, then he reads those screenshots out on this podcast.
And the
Did
screenshots
I
are on
get
my
that
phone
right?
forever. That's
Yep.
right.
Great.
Yeah.
What do you got for us this
There's
week?
an email from Chase. Favorite reality shows. Greetings, gentlemen.
Oh.
One genre you don't talk about too often is reality TV. Personally, I'm a big fan of reality competition shows and have been binging seasons of Survivor in preparation for, get this, the US version's 50th season later this month.
I guess if they're doing 2 a year, that makes sense.
Yeah. Have you
out.
ever watched any Survivor Australia or any other reality shows you've enjoyed in the past?
Not overly, no. I've never been a Survivor fan. I find reality show too drawn out.
Yeah, because it's like it's always building to a big moment,
Yeah.
and then the moment isn't really
Big
anything.
moment.
Big move,
Yeah.
reality moment.
Yeah.
I did like The Amazing Race back in the day.
I liked The Amazing Race. I also liked The Mole.
Sure,
Like
the mole.
the first season of that.
Yeah.
There was one year, there was a couple of years when I got just sucked into Big Brother,
Okay.
2004 and then 2012.
Okay.
And then I saw the guy who won Big Brother in 2012.
You watched it in 2004. You're like, that's enough for me for 8 years.
Yeah, pretty much. And then that was when I was at uni, so I was just up late all the time, but it was just on. And 2012 was when I lived in the Kimberley and there was nothing to do.
Right,
So
okay.
I just watched Big Brother. And then like years later, I saw the guy who won at the, like, and I remember because it was a big deal for me at the time.
Big deal.
I saw him in a movie premiere, and this is like 10 years later.
Right. Okay.
And I nearly went
So
up to
10
him.
years after he won.
Yeah,
And he's still going to movie premieres.
Apparently.
Still hope for us then.
Exactly. And I nearly went up to him and was like, "Hey man, that actually meant a lot to me. And that was like
Wow.
that was a hard year." But you know what? I thought he doesn't deserve it,
Wow. Wow. All right.
so I didn't say anything. But
Okay.
I don't know. No, it's just that I don't want to bother people. I'm
Yeah,
sure
of
he
course,
wouldn't have
yeah.
cared.
That's right.
But so that Love Is Blind, I fell into a few seasons of that.
You've been watching a lot of reality television behind my
No,
back.
I've talked
Joe.
about that.
Okay.
I dropped out on the season where one of the worst people in the world got on it, and then at the reunion show,
I thought I did all right, James.
and then
Or alternatively,
Yep.
no wonder you weren't watching it when you were on it.
come on, man.
Yeah.
And then,
Collins can take out the one he doesn't, the one he likes.
what he thinks is
Is
the
the
most
worst.
damaging to
Yeah.
me. And he just like everybody, including the hosts, like go in on him
Right.
in the reunion, and he's just awful. I can't remember his name, but God, it was funny.
I know that a lot of people like the Real Housewives
I've never
shows. There's at least one local version of
Yeah.
that, or there was. I don't know.
Yeah. Do you like Gogglebox?
No, James, I don't like.
Do you like Farmer wants to steal a wife from the city and make her live in the country with him?
No, but that does sound manipulative, so I would be on board with that. I've also, I think I've mentioned before that I'm the most dystopian TV I've ever seen is The Masked Singer, I think, and the Australian version especially.
Oof.
And
because of the quality of masked singers we have out here?
no, it's not even that. It's just when you mention how everything's so drawn out.
Yeah.
And because I know some people who worked behind the scenes on it, and they do with all reality TV, and I think a lot of taped stuff in Australia, they record like 4 at a time or 6 at a time or whatever it is. So there were all the audiences there, and someone was telling me they can't reveal who the Masked Singer is
Yeah.
because they're people to the audience.
Yeah.
So because people would go out and spoil it, so they just get the audiences really hyped up and they have the mask singer go to take their mask off or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they just cut and then they just do it later. And I'm like, madness.
Did they actually sing in the mask or was it pre-recorded?
I think some of them sing in the mask.
What a stupid show.
Also, one time they brought on I don't know how many seasons they did of this. One time they brought on a guy who had like just awful opinions about like minorities and all sorts of stuff. And they're like,
which guy was it?
Oh, you know what? You know what it was? Somebody came out and sang, and they did all the clues, and then all the guests were like, "Oh my god, is it this guy?" And like they're guessing, and it's like a guy who was noted for really bad opinions and homophobic and racist and sexist or whatever. And it's like, why would you pretend to be excited about having the worst person in the world?
And why would you even leave that in the edit?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't be excited for that. You should be like, I'm leaving if it turns out to be
Didn't you
that.
say like that there was, because they guess who it is, and one of I think Dave Hughes was on it, who's a local comedian.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it was
one
like,
time.
oh, was it Prince or something? Or someone who was dead or like who would never do it? I can't remember.
One time they did someone told me they did a reveal, and it was some singer from not an Australian singer, maybe like from somewhere in Europe or whatever, and nobody on the panel knew who it was, so they had to refilm it again.
See, I just assumed that like they just told them, and it's fake.
That would be easier, wouldn't it?
It would make sense.
It'd be easy for you to go, "Wow, I loved your album." Name of the album.
Yeah,
like that would.
Yeah, embarrass everybody.
Also, when we don't have the Masked Dancer, but one of my favorite things on the internet that exists, I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but people should track it down. It's a clip from the Masked Dancer which we don't have, but it's the spin-off. They do a dancing costume or whatever, and they reveal that the Masked Dancer, the losing contestant that week, was Elizabeth Smart, who is a woman who is a campaigner against child kidnapping because she was kidnapped as a child and she escaped. And it's like, what's happening?
Yeah, what is happening?
What's happening here? Good for her.
Yeah.
But like, what? Wow, it's child kidnapping victim Elizabeth Smart. This is great. This is great television.
There was an episode of Extras where the Ricky Gervais character goes on Big Brother, and Celebrity Big Brother, and one of the person is famous because her daughter was murdered.
Yeah.
And it's that, right?
Yeah.
Like it's that.
It was that, but actually real. Yeah.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's good.
And everybody's like, whoa. Okay, man. Great.
Yeah.
This is great for you.
I mean, it's cheap.
It is cheap
To make, so that's why they do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Don't let the bloody costume makers hear that.
No. Sean Doyle, are you scared of AI? Are you concerned it will slowly creep into all media we consume?
Yeah. As we mentioned earlier.
We talked about it, yes.
It's annoying.
It is annoying.
It's annoying is what it is.
It's annoying.
It's annoying.
Yeah, and it's like, the most I've ever got out of it is like, like that's like, also there is something inherently uninteresting about a piece of art that is not created by a person.
Yeah, it's pointless.
Yeah.
And
there is art in technology.
Yeah.
But this is typing in a prompt, and then it gives you Tom Cruise fighting Brad Pitt over who killed Jeffrey
and
Epstein
doing a series of slanders and or libels about it. I think what the answer is going to be is it's like when studios just pump out sequels that aren't any good or that sort of stuff. It's like I'm hoping we will just see it and go, there'll be a couple of years where Disney and whoever else just pump out AI stuff.
Yep.
And we go, I don't think it's very good. And we don't see it and the viewing numbers aren't good. And maybe they are initially, but they drop right off when people go, this doesn't feel
Wasn't
good.
Wasn't there that Darren Aronofsky war reenactment Civil War show?
Oh yeah, I skipped it. I didn't.
No, of course you skipped it. I didn't watch any of it, but jeez Louise. I guess it's not so much scary as it is like, just this sucks. And I can't believe I have to endure this.
But also, my number one concern is, of course, that
people on Facebook being tricked. Facebook.
No, not that. It's that when this collapses, will this crash the economy?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like
because what if my superannuation company has invested heavily in AI, James?
Fair point.
And then it collapses, and it's like, oh, you can't have any money when you retire. By the way,
I also think like
because we invested in Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise fighting each other and saying things about Jeffrey over who loves Jeffrey Epstein the most. Now we're bankrupt.
I feel like everything except for on paper, for a large portion of society, the economy has crashed.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Like, you can't tell me that people are having a good time. Like a good
I can
stable
absolutely
time.
tell you.
You can point to, like, various stocks that are performing well and, GDP of a country, but you can't tell me that people are doing well. Like, that's just not a reality. Anyway, what's another question?
Here's an email.
Yeah?
From Jacob.
Is it something that will make me grim and try and take the bada bing from me, which
yes,
can't
it
be
is.
done?
I'm afraid it is.
No.
This is from Jacob, who says, local movie theatre closing, and I'm absolutely devastated.
Ah.
Yeah. Hello, gents. As the title implies, my local independent movie theatre has been running since 1975, which is our only movie theatre in town, is closing its doors as of March 31st this year. I'm heartbroken as I'm a massive movie nerd and was a second home to me. I worked there for nearly a decade when I was in high school and in the summers at university. And when I graduated, I worked as manager before I took the current position of my new job, which it says here is shutting down movie theatres. I mean...
Congratulations,
yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, I guess you did it. You finally did it. Since the news broke this week, my northern Canadian town has been in a bit of a frenzy. The closest other theatre is a 6-hour drive with one screen, so needless to say, I won't be seeing any movies in theatres for a while. My question to you boys is, do you think this is a problem we will see more often with the rise of streaming and shorter home release windows? Our theatre's not been able to survive since COVID and just a decrease of general interest in going to the movies. I think we will be seeing a lot of it.
Absolutely.
But I think, I don't know, at least in Melbourne, there's a bunch of independent cinemas that seem to be doing all right.
But they're also, like, they're not in the suburbs. Really, I would
the
say.
Lido is.
Which suburb is that in?
Hawthorne.
Yeah, but that's like still in a city.
I guess that's true. It's in a.
There's not one in Berwick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless there is.
There's a very nice Indian restaurant in Berwick.
Yeah, great. How's that
Let's
saving
go.
cinema?
Let's go.
I would love to, Mason,
Okay.
but I have to cook gnocchi for my kids.
Oh, wow. Just your kids?
I'm also going to eat some of the gnocchi. You can have some too if you want.
Wow.
Would you
sure,
like
you
some?
sure there's enough gnocchi to go around?
There's enough. Would you like to have kids gnocchi for dinner?
Maybe. Is it dinosaur gnocchi?
It's not.
Il dinosaur?
Yeah, okay, yes.
Great. All right, moving on. I don't know. I think maybe the also, like, I don't know. I mean, there doesn't seem to be that much slowing down. Famous last words. There doesn't seem to be that much slowing down in terms of the major movie theatre chains in Australia.
Okay.
Is that because they make
Not the major ones, yeah.
No, is it because they make a lot of money on concessions?
Food. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because also, like, if I go to, like, my local theatres and I'm lucky to have, like, a few around within, like, 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah.
They don't even care if you've got a movie ticket.
Right.
They don't even check.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
Like, everybody's at the candy bar.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess they are. Yeah, well, at least that's what.
Everybody's at the candy bar to get themselves some snacks.
Absolutely.
Let's all go.
Let's all go.
I don't know. Just support, yeah. I don't know. Maybe Jacob, you can, if you build it.
Stop closing theatres,
Yeah,
Jacob.
stop it. Stop. You shouldn't have taken this job as you shouldn't have taken this job as George Clooney and Up in the Air, except your job is to close local regional movie theatres. You shouldn't have done it, but it's too late.
And we're proud of you.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Maybe open a little projection, little screen in your backyard or something.
Absolutely.
I don't know what to do. Maybe do something symbolic.
Yeah.
Maybe talk to a local billionaire and get them to reopen it for you.
They would love that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they?
Maybe do a charity car wash.
A sexy one or regular
I
one?
mean, both. You can do both.
Oh, Mason.
Your options are limitless here, is what I'm saying.
I agree. Sorry, if I look distracted, it's because I'm looking something up.
Oh.
Because the next question is from Aaron, who says, are you guys planning on covering Have Fun, Good Luck, Don't Die? Just sort of a few days ago and was blown away. This is Gore Verbinski's latest movie.
That's right.
It has an Australian release date of February 13th, but it's not playing in major theatres.
Oh, so it's out.
Apparently.
If you say so.
But I don't know if this is true.
Because James, we're recording this on the 15th. And I've seen neither hide nor hair.
No,
of
I know,
this.
because I checked this week and last week to see where I was. But
Yeah, right.
maybe it might be at the Palace Cinemas.
Might be at the Palace Cinemas.
That's what they're saying. That's what AI is telling me. But AI is a liar and I don't believe it. So yeah, I know I would love to see that. But again.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Again, Verbinski did the Pirates movies, but then The Lone Ranger.
Yep.
And then that thing you said.
The one that he did literally 10 years ago about being in an asylum or whatever.
Yeah, that's right.
Got one more, Mason?
I do.
Me too.
I do. This from Jane.
Jane.
Hi,
Jane or Jane?
Jane.
Jane.
Jane, generally not a name.
Jane.
Despite the rhyming,
Sure.
Jane is not a name.
Well, I think if it rhymes, it should be a name.
I agree. Hi, James and Maso. Jane from Perth here.
Hi, Jane.
I love your content. We really love making content.
And we love calling you Jane.
And have been listening, watching for about a year after one of my besties introduced me Recently, I was in the cinema with the aforementioned bestie to watch New Avatar, where a trailer for The Mandalorian and Grogu played.
Groglet.
As it ended, I leant over to him and whispered, I thought it was called The Mandalorian and Groglet. It dawned on me I had been made a fool and Groglet was just a bit you guys did. I don't engage with too much Star Wars content, so I guess I just assumed it was some new character adjacent to Grogu. The whole situation was very amusing. Gave me a good excuse to write in. That friend and I are actually coming to Melbourne in March, and we're very excited to go to the IMAX and some comic book stores.
Sweet.
Do you two have a favourite comic shop? All Star.
All Star Comics. Yeah. There's also that other one.
Minotaur.
Which
And there's Comics R Us, but I don't know what their deal is currently.
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know.
Couldn't tell you.
Minotaur's more stuff. If
Yes.
you want to buy a stuff,
We've talked about this, yeah.
like a collectible
statue.
thing, a statue or a statuette even.
That's right.
You might have limited room in your suitcase.
You might have that, or you might not. Hang on, one of my kids is here.
One of
Which
your kids
one?
is here, I don't know.
Sneaking in.
Which sneaky child is this?
Which one is it? Let's have a look. Hey, man, what's up?
Just check if you guys were here.
We are here.
Disagree.
Where did you think we went?
To the shops.
We could have gone to the shops.
We could have gone to
We
the
can go to
shops.
the shops later.
No, we can't. We already
Oh.
went to the shops. You were with me, remember? I'm wrapping up and then I'll make gnocchi. I would say Mason has to stay for dinner. I'm so sorry. Is that all right? Oh, he looks deaf.
He does.
Come on, stupid Sandy, you're better than this.
Damn.
I've been told.
You have.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. Oh, just quickly.
Yes.
That's funny. But also, the stupid Santa, but also the Groglet. Somebody put a post in the Great Mates group. I'm assuming it was a different person who had a similar story.
Yeah, we're hoping this is going far and wide.
Yeah,
we're
good.
hoping to take this wide. This is a wide release of embarrassing people
Yeah.
over the term groglet. It's working. I didn't have faith in you, James, but you made it
You
happen.
know I like sticking to a stupid idea.
That's that bada bing energy.
True.
You know?
Shamsabar says,
You groglet until you moglet
to get mogged?
by your friends. Yep.
Does the cucumber taste better pickled? I like both.
I don't like cucumbers or pickles.
All right, then.
People are like, what goods you? I like broccoli.
Yeah,
and
you
I
like
peas. Thank you.
I know. I tell
Thank you.
people that when people
Tell-
ask.
That's right.
They're like, what's he eating? Well, I'm like, well, he's eating sisu
Yeah,
DVDs.
that's right.
But before that, he was eating broccoli and peas.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Cool. That's the show.
I like how people are like, what's he like? Well, he likes peas. No, what is he like? He likes peas.
What are you, deaf?
Yeah. What are you, deaf and stupid?
Oh, man.
We have a good time.
We do, don't we?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes we don't.
Folks, thank you so much for listening. We absolutely appreciate it. Thank you for telling your friends about the podcast. And thank you. So that's how we get new listeners.
It's the only way.
And thank you for leaving a 5-star review on your podcast app of choice. You can probably do it right now.
Yeah.
What are you on the train?
Are you on the train?
What are you on a plane?
What are you busy?
What are you?
Well, if you're on a plane, unless you're connected to the Wi-Fi, you probably can't.
That's true. Maybe you can hit it. Maybe you can type it out in
Yep.
notes. Save it for later.
Save it for later.
Save it. Write it out in notes. Then set an alarm on your phone for when you get off the plane.
Yep.
You get service back. Then you can leave the review.
And then you can pick up your bags.
That's exactly right. You'll be
Yeah.
waiting around.
Yeah, exactly. What else?
Also, if you want to stand right at the front of the baggage carousel,
That'd be great.
That'd be great. We'd
Yeah,
all
it'd be
we'd
really
all
good.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
And if you do so, James will read out the review. He'll find it.
I'm doing a couple right now. This is from PhD Kermit Frog from the USA. Says, the only podcast I listen to. This podcast is funny, is informative, and so funny. I love the relaxed feel of two bros hanging out and, as I like to imagine, punching darts. As the title suggests, it's the only podcast I listen to. It actually isn't, but it kind of is. You know? No, I don't know. James, which is something I would say.
Thank you, Dr. Frog.
And this is from Ben Henry. He says, you don't know what it's like. I'm the one out there every day putting my ass on the line, and I'm not out of order. You're out of order. The whole freaking system's out of order. You want the truth. You want the truth. You can't handle the truth. Because when you reach over and put your hand in a pile of goo that was your best friend's face, you'll know what to do. Forget it, Marge. It's Chinatown. What do you think of that?
I love it.
Yeah.
Do you think that's Jack Nicholson?
Yes.
But it says he said his name was Ben
He's not going to
Henry.
use his real name, is he?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
So I was stupid to think that.
Yeah.
So thank you, Jack Nicholson, for listening to this at the sidelines of a basketball game or whatever you do.
Or
Yeah.
collecting your luggage.
Probably doing that.
Yeah,
Also,
cool.
Folks, if you want to get into contact with us, you go to weeklyplanetpod@gmail.com. You can also go to
You're
the
allowed
Planet
to.
Broadcasting Great Mates Facebook group. You can go to the Weekly Planet Pod subreddit and Discord for fun civil chats about podcasts and pop culture. As we mentioned, thank you to Fidel and Maisie and Sarabi for moderating those forums.
The best.
For making videos for the Clips channel, for TikTok.
The best.
They're doing the work. If you want to follow some people on the socials, you'll follow our friend Rob Collins. He's at Raw Collins on Twitter.
Sometimes he's putting little jokes in my sheet, in my spreadsheet.
Look at James's spreadsheet. Find James's spreadsheet if you can.
How do you reckon that spun me out for like 5 minutes?
At
reading
least,
that?
yeah. You can follow me on Twitter at Wikipedia Brown. Instagram, I'm Nick Maso. James is Mr. Sunday Movies everywhere. If you want to support the show, you go to patreon.com/Mr. Sunday Movies. Chuck in a buck or an amount you would not miss. Or you go to bigsandwich.co for $9 per month. Bonus podcasts, early videos, video game let's plays, movie commentaries, bunch of stuff. So much stuff.
Bunch of stuff, man.
Thank you to The Brute and the Basilisk and Rackham for all the musical themes. If you want a t-shirt, you go to tpublic.com. You search for The Weekly Planet or Weekly Planet posters. You find yourself a t-shirt. Next week, a different thing.
Yeah, man. One of those two things we said.
Maybe Wuthering Heights. Maybe Send Help. Maybe have good luck, have fun, don't die.
Mr. Heights.
Mr. Heights.
You're not worthing of marrying my daughter.
I think maybe you're not worthing, sir.
Of marrying
Sir.
my daughter. I think it's fine. They should marry each other's daughters.
I think so too.
Cool.
And Margot Robbie's involved as well.
Yes, Margot Robbie will be in that movie.
Correct.
Thanks, everyone.
Grab that jammy, guys. We'll see you next week.